was an incredibly confident Lunatic-Hai. Lee-Tae-Jun, I think, was... I mean, I wanted to just yell and say, like, stop it, he's already dead. Because, you know, they're already out. They don't have a chance of getting towards that round of 8 just yet on the side of Meta Athena. But
trying to hold it here, and they might actually be very able to do so because they use their ults very much staggered. And Miro still has this Primal Rage available. Just holding on to it until the last moment here just to make sure that they do get that stagger.
Chris is going to get booped off the edge though. Saebyeolbe trying to answer back here, but thankfully the support's stepping up once again for Lunatic-Hai. Knocks off here from Miro. Primal Rage helping out there as HyoNoo's going to finally fall down. McCree now as well, so giving up on the soldier play. Try and get those pot shots, and Hoon's just going to punish him for it immediately. WhoRU still darting around this back line, but they want to get back to this point. We're going to get to 99-99 very, very soon. Oh, WhoRU just going to get knocked off the edge. Saebyeolbe going to finish off that kill, and Meta Athena finally fighting back. They've only got one more ultimate left, and Libero, he switched over to the Genji at the same time. The double boop comes out from Chris. Meta Athena should be able to get this, and overtime's ticking down. Meta Athena looking to grab Lighthouse here.
First cap will go to Meta Athena with those opening picks.
Yeah, tanks just setting themselves up on the point, no one wanting to provide a target for themselves. Miro's going to take down Chris. Libero playing super aggressively, does get the mech, which is very important. So he's going to be able to get their first cap. It looks like Lunatic-Hai are going to be able to get in there, but yeah, EMP comes down, and Lunatic-Hai are going to be able to grab the kill. Saebyeolbe gets a pot shot off onto Miro, but it's going to be about that. The extra kills are going to be important. WhoRU throws a celebratory pulse bomb into the air.
On to actually come in, and that's where they're going to try to take it. Immediately to dive onto Guido in the backline, but he's protected.
Yeah, great Discord, but Primal Rage is there to keep him alive, and Miro just jumps on top of Libero. Oh, Eska, beautiful shot.
There you go, man.
You could say the tracking was also pretty good there as well, as WhoRU looking for more kills. And Meta Athena, I mean, Lighthouse looks so good. But this
they can build a longer fight. They will have the sound barrier.
Yeah, looking to try and get himself up there, but you can see sound barrier comes in, and Lunatic-Hai get it before the EMP goes off. Beautiful timing.
Denial on the sound barrier as well. Chris was midair when he died. Such great coordination here for Lunatic-Hai. Looks like that might just be the end of this second point here.
Yeah, overtime ticking down. They're not going to be able to get back to that
point. Can't get this flip. Does knock Hoon out, but loses his life for it.
Yep, Saebyeolbe player stepping up once again as well as he takes down Miro. Just the frontline focused Tracer play that we've seen. And WhoRU, what is it with this guy and trying to kill Faraz' Genji? He does it every single time. Transcendence coming out from Guido as well as Lunatic-Hai are investing to try and get this point to start things off. It hadn't even started yet for anyone. Yeah, and HyoNoo's going to bring back Hoon.
Oh man, it does get taken out here. The longest opening contest ever on this map.
This is huge, man.
All right,
Lunatic-Hai going to bring it all the way back as well, as we've got sound barrier coming in. Libero popping himself out of the well. That was looking dangerous for a second, but got to remember he can fly, and that's useful. And Libero, oh my goodness, I thought he might even survive that as he rocket barrages Miro out of the way.
Now, this is still going to be the cap for them. Zumba's pushed off now. Finally, they'll get it. Sound barrier is going to try to end this. Look at this great dive as soon as he comes out.
Brilliant, yeah. Deadeye comes in, but who cares? It can be high noon as much as you want. You're dead. It's not going to work out as Meta Athena continuing to get the kills. Overtime now ticking down 99-0. A domination so far for Meta Athena on the well, and they're continuing to get the kills. Lunatic-Hai, last minute defense that they have been able to execute so many times was a disaster, and that's it. Control goes to Meta Athena.
They take their first map of the season. And that's what we're going to see. Rio is running it too. It's going to be
the triple tank.
Meta Athena running the triple tank, the old school style. They're bringing the Hanzo.
Yeah, jumps in with the seismic slam, and they do take down the shield. You see, that is why the Doomfist tears apart these compositions.
Yeah, and I think that Meta Athena will have to make a switch here, or else they're just feeding too much.
They're going to get microwaved, man. They're just going to get microwaved. And Zumba is stacking it up. Look at this guy. He's always at such high charge. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Hoon is the most famous Zarya player in Korea, but Zumba is just making a case for Guido is protecting him too. He's with him. Oh, but his side player wins the matchup. It doesn't matter.
That boosted damage coming out of the soldier is crazy. Meta Athena now going to invest as the sound barrier does come in. Zumba has been boosted though, and he's doing so much work with this laser beam. Takes down Hoon, and there's the Graviton Surge. Massive damage, unbelievable. Lunatic-Hai, their defense looking immaculate at this stage. Not Dragon Blade, very close, and we'll see whether WhoRU is going to throw it down. We've got the Transcendence, and yeah, there it is, Dragon Blade. He's picking up kills left, right, and center. Everyone getting cut down. That's a Quadra. if you don't mind, for WhoRU, and they're going to stop it at exactly the right time. Not enough to save the monkey, so it's a 5v6.
That means no Primal Rage in this fight either.
Yeah, real disaster, and they've got no reses this time. HarryHook not able to help them as Zunba throws out a self-destruct and is able to get some joy. Hoon answering back, though, with his own, as we are going to be able to get some kills, but they're all the blue ones. Lunatic-Hai looking brilliant on the defense. As Foundry, it's a difficult one to push through, on King's Row especially, against a team like Lunatic-Hai, but decent meterage from Athena, you have to say, if this is going to be the hold.
Primal Rage wasted here. That's it. That's the hold. They're not going to get completion. Actually force this through. Miro's going to set up for the first one here, the Earth Shatter. It's up to Nano as well. Feels old school here.
Yeah, he's got a big hammer now. Big Earth Shatter comes in as well, but good Transcendence timing from HarryHook. Keeps himself alive. Eska with the right clicks onto Saebyeolbe is going to be a big problem here for Meta Athena as far as damage, but Libero, he's got a Rocket Barrage. He's looking for space to try and throw that one down. I don't think an Ice Wall is going to exactly be enough, but he has to get himself in the right position to capitalize on this one. Right now it's just rockets flying forward and he's dealing with these shields, and the rest of his team is just being dealt with by Lunatic-Hai. It's not enough, and he hasn't found space to press that Q button at all.
This is not an arena where Farah excels either. And for Meta Athena.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the dive. You can feel it right now, waiting for his opportunity to throw in that Graviton Surge.
Waiting for that D-Matrix to go down.
Yeah, and he's got a big shield on top of him there as well, so still holding it, and it doesn't seem like he even needs it. We've got the Nano Boost down, and he's just going to buzzsaw everyone with a laser beam. And look at this, the payload making its way gloriously around the corner. It looks like we are going to have a tied-up series, Wolf, as Lunatic-Hai a statement reclaim.
I think that this game, it might look like a stop on both sides.
And they are going to move over there straight away. Gets himself in, and the short range is going to be very, very helpful. Res comes down. They need to keep Chris alive, but he doesn't have a sound barrier or anything available, and Eska's just getting free kills. Able to take down whatever he wants, and WhoRU just darting about. Picks himself up a health pack as well in celebration. You can see we're still ticking as Meta Athena still have a few members on this point. There's a Dragon Blade almost there though for WhoRU.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, grabs it out. Can he actually find the Mercy though? He wants it, but he's getting ran around.
So patient though. That was so beautifully done. He was so patient of that, so not even near it yet, but still looking for that pig. And he's not getting anything else done anymore. Toby, so famous for buying time on this point. We'll use the sound barrier, but he's taken out too.
Yeah, dead immediately. Miro's going to jump his way forward. It's his turn to throw himself in and die, and he's going to do exactly that. We're going to see this start ticking up. Yet again, Guido trying to stop this one from happening, but he's losing his health bar.
Sound barrier is so well timed.
Wanted that Pulse Bomb to come in and actually destroy the rest of them. We thought that it might actually get some work done, but didn't get anything there at all. And WhoRU switching? We've got Toby switching to the Bastion. Yeah, exactly right.
Okay, they're going to have an EMP in just a second. This could be their moment to stop this. Here it comes. It hits many members, but doesn't like it necessarily will matter. There's no DPS.
We're about like 2 minutes and 20 seconds away, and this is the classic Lunatic-Hai moment where even though they're all, I know it's going to happen. There it is. The Doom Fist. They're with an EMP, but I'm sure we can actually find there. Yeah, of course. Being able to eliminate the possibility of a defense matrix is important, but he's going to get punished for it almost immediately. And Meta Athena are getting wiped out, yeah.
It's the Reaper again that's going to deal with those delayers. It's going to deal with those tanks that are going to come out here. So this is such a smart move by Guido to make this switch. As soon as that D-Matrix goes down, he is a sitting duck against the Reaper. Actually has to go grab the health pack.
WhoRU's going to fall down, but now Eska, he's able to get so much of this damage in here.
It's all about Guido.
Yeah, no, he needs to stay alive. We're at about 99% on that Death Blossom, and he needs to stack it up. Now he's going to find it, and his health comes back as well. Just hangs out with Toby.
We're going to see the health pack taken here. Deflect is on cooldown. Could have actually looked for the opening pick there with the barrage. Did not do it, but he's taken out by Saebyeolbe off screen. So this is their moment. Will they be able to force this in?
Can they get down there? We've got a self-destruct flying through. HarryHook's going to make sure that Chris stays alive in this fight as well. Rocket Barrage comes down. He's just looking to take down the monkey, but he's got the Primal Rage to help keep him alive. Lunatic-Hai, they've only lost Zunba. Miro doesn't have Primal Rage for much longer, and Meta Athena are getting the kills. Yeah, can they move up to it? Yes, they do. So important. Even if they don't get this, that is so huge. They want to try and cap this out, try and get some sort of snowball moving towards the next point. And WhoRU to save the day here for Lunatic-Hai, but he's very, very low. Giving up on any sort of Widowmaker playstyle here as Guido's going to make his way into the house. We've spoken about how important this is. Aska's going to get the first blood as well.
Guido needs to live. He's the key player here.
Yeah, but look at this. They're already ticking this one up. It's halfway through. And that is so good for still 3 minutes to go in this battle.
It's all going to end here.
Oh my god, Meta Athena just got wiped out.
That's it.
Okay,
literally, you're going to buy time here for 1 second with Rio, and then that's going to be the end of it. Tracer steps off.
I don't think it's going to happen.
There's the boot from Toby.
Lunatic-Hai have done it, and they do.
And this was the perfect answer. It took them a long...
With the Transcendence as well, maybe didn't need to utilize both of those ultimates. Bit of panic potentially because Winston was about to fall down. Doesn't seem to matter though, as they're just investing everything and getting these kills. They want to get the hell out of this market, get themselves towards that first point. And Libero, it's another ignore the Libero situation. Everyone and just trying to take down Libero if they can. We've got a self-destruct flying through from HarryHook as WhoRU is going to take down Rio. So a lot of this front line now dealt with, and WhoRU with a bit of a dash through is going to pick up a whole lot, but that's a fantastic three-man res coming out from HarryHook, who's down very low, but it looks like he may survive. No, WhoRU able to take down the pharmacy from the sky as he does.
So
Man,
well done.
We saw this against RunAway Season 2 final. He does it yet again. You know that it's not just a fluke with WhoRU. He is so damn
Let's watch
good.
this again. Oh, man, in the sky. Gets the flick on his way down. Guy just walked away. They marked it on their map for later. And that's when WhoRU had the Dragon Blade, man. He came in. And that was a seed well earned, okay?
Yeah, I'm just really glad that Zumba is putting up his shield now and trying to reflect these things back, you know?
Yeah.
Because those guys are so annoying. You just need to press R.
Well,
absolutely fine. But Primal Rage is going to come down and deal with Sire Player, and that is going to be important for Lunatic-Hai trying to push through, because this defensive location is important for Meta Athena. We talk about it a lot.
It's so important because their Pharah cannot be used inside. It will be so difficult to utilize the Pharah inside. Their entire reason for picking this map is going to fade away if this point comes through.
Yeah, Chris was picked off with sound barrier up, and everyone is now going to die. Eska grabs himself. Sound barrier comes down to try and answer it. WhoRU now just looking for a Dragon Blade opportunity. Dashes over, finds HarryHook so easily and doesn't even need to invest that ult. That is so good. Libero finds Eska though, and we'll see whether it's going to be enough, because WhoRU having a great time right
look
now.
At this angle.
Now we've got a Dragon Blade. Chris goes down. There is no potential res, no nothing. And he's just cutting people up. Libero does get one back. Their own is going to come in as Meta Athena. They're looking for the EMP. Throw it out in the backline. Nicely done. And WhoRU now going to have so much space for this Dragon Blade. Cutting them down, but he does get removed. Exactly. So HarryHook in there with some work to be done. Takes down the mech, does Zumba. But can Lunatic-Hai actually get back control of this payload? They are grabbing some kills, and they are now able to move this one forward yet again.
Rio has the Primal Rage. If he gets hacked, though, it could all be over. HarryHook does finally now have that Transcendence. Would have liked to have it earlier.
It is overtime now for Meta Athena, so they have at least stalled it out. We'll see whether the completion does come in, because that's going to be the important thing to deny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meta Athena any ability to try and just get further and get the win.
EMP did come out here. Libero picks up two, though. Time's ticking down. He needs to get onto that payload.
Yeah, now it's just stall tactics from Lunatic-Hai. You know that on the attack it's too difficult. They able to have that HarryHook performance that we want him to as well.
There
he throws it out on the roof. Nicely done.
But nobody dies.
Up 3, but yeah, doesn't actually get it. That grenade from Guido was so good, and now WhoRU is able to punish.
And Sire Player gets nothing with the Deadeye. The defense matrix was so good. He's down now. And that was their moment to get this completion. They fail, and that's going to be a wipe.
WhoRU, he is so good.
Make the switch himself.
Denying high ground here from the supports, though, on Lunatic-Hai is nice out of this soldier. Can't necessarily get pot shots on the DPS, but
no
that's sort of what he needs. Eska's going to take down HarryHook, and Libero is going to fall in the sky once again. Rio dies as well, but HarryHook finally answers what WhoRU was throwing out, but that's half of them wiped out. Meta Athena going to have to try again on this push.
They're going to be down after this, though. Here's the barrage. Eska's down, and that means Farah's uncontested, taken out by Toby of all people. They have the res.
Those extra damage coming out of this Lucio is going to be enough to take him down, but Libero once again going to see the light of day and immediately gets the revenge. You got the dash through though. WhoRU, if he's still alive, is able to get work done, but he does fall. HarryHook has just been so good at dealing with him towards the end of this, and Eska coming back with attack visor.
HarryHook has to use this to remech. Does he live? He does. He will be able to get the remech. So important here.
And Libero's going to be taken down. It's Guido with the switch over to the Tracer, and that's going to be that. Lunatic-Hai. A 3-1, but they do get themselves through and #1 in Group A as well. The Group of Death, where we thought...
재홍이 형 그3 이유는 그 집안 문제 때문에 재홍이 형이 일주일 동안 스크림에 참여를 못해가지고 제가 플렉스인 겸 제가 서브일로 들어간 거예요. 그리고 오늘 경기는 뭔가 아쉬운 부분도 있었는데 괜찮게 또 새롭게 찾은 부분도 있어서 좋았던 것 같아요. 네, 좀 많이 이겼습니다. 재홍이 형의 빈자리를 채워야 된다는 압박감이 엄청 컸던 것 같아요. 아나는 좀 괜찮았던 것 같은데 쟁탈이나 포인트 화물 거기 두 번에서는 괜찮았는데 풀CP하고 화물에서 좀 휘청거렸던 것 같아요. 예상은 조금 했던 것 같아요. 워낙 메타가 삼탱이나 와인자리아를 전 시즌부터 많이 써왔었고 그래서 예상은 했었고 그래서 저희가 맞대응하는 식으로 저희도 라인자리아 하는 것 같아요. 저희는 원래 아래를 터뜨리고 전략이 좀 큰 편은 아니었던 것 같아요. 데스매치 재밌는 것 같아요. 그리고 손풀기도 괜찮고 그 유저끼리 또 만들어서 또 재밌게도 할 수 있는 것 같고 재밌다고 생각해요. 좋다고 생각해요. 다른 맵도 할 수 있던데 다른 맵도 재밌긴 하던데 8강 진출했으니 다음은 4강, 다음은 결승, 다음은 우승까지 열심히 노력하겠습니다.